Good morning. Welcome to the session. In today's session, we will design in MATLAB Simulink a cascaded H-bridge multi-level inverter. We will discuss here. So the software which we are using is MATLAB Simulink Design. So MATLAB Simulink Design for electrical and electronics, all the department people they can use this one. So in most of the industry people, aerospace, automotive, and financial, artificial intelligence, communication systems, in all these industrial applications, they are preferring the MATLAB Simulink software only. So here we will discuss. This is our today's agenda, and we will discuss this cascaded H-bridge multi-level inverter topology. So first of all, what I will do, you can see here a cascaded H-bridge multi-level inverter topology. It have 8 number of switches. By taking this 8 number of switches, we need to design and the output which we need to achieve. This is the output which we need to achieve. 5 level. You can observe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So by taking these two references, so first I will tell the truth table here. So here I took the one Excel sheet. So from Excel sheet here I am writing the number of switches are 8. So here S1, here I am writing S1, S2, S3, S4, and here S5, and here S6, and here S7, and S8 here I am writing. These are the switching patterns actually. So you can see here number of switches. So total number of switches are 8 actually. And here the levels here I am mentioning the level. So 0, 5, 10, 15, sorry, 10. Again it will come to, now you can see here from here it is started from 0. Then here I took, this is the second level and this is 5, and I am considering this as 10 actually. So now here again after this if you observe, then again come back to 5, so then 0. So that means one complete cycle is done. So now here the truth table here also 5 and 0. So now again when it comes to the negative cycle, this is so 0, minus 5, minus 10. Now can see here minus 5, minus 10, and again minus 5, 0 will come. So no need of to take that 0 also here. So from here the truth table I need to mention for this one. So these are the levels actually 0, 5, 10, 5, 0, again minus 5, minus 10, minus 5. So from here to here you can mention 0, 5, 10, 5, 0. So totally 5 levels which we need to achieve here. So now at 0 condition, what are the switches will be operated? At if you observe here, this is the table, right? 0, 1, 2. So now at 0 condition, which switches will be operated? Here I am taking 8 number of switches. You can see here 1, and here this is one bridge, and this is the second bridge which I am taking. You can mention here. So this is 1 and 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. So totally 8 number of switches. Now here I am connecting one R load. Here I am connecting one R load. So then here I connected to this one. Now what I need to do here, I need to, at zero condition, I need to turn on the switches. So there are two possibilities are there. This is VDC, right? And this is VDC. So now either you people can short circuit or open circuit. If suppose if you are turning on 1 and 3, it will go to the short circuit. If you turn on 1 and 3 both in the same leg, if you turn on at a time means, so it will go to the short circuit, you will get 0, 1 and 3. And if you people are turning on 1 and 2 both are becomes to open circuit, then you will get 0 voltage only. So now here we are converting the DC to AC. So now here I am considering the second one, 1 and 2 in the upper bridge I am turning on. In the same way, if I turn on 5 and 6, 5 and 6 in the second bridge also, so 4 switches will be turned on. Then you will get the load side, you will get here 0, 0, 1. At 0 case, look at here, 1 at 0 case, 1 and at 2 turning on, as well as 5 and 6 turning on. So here I am mentioning, you need to observe here, when I am turning on the switch, I am considering as 1. This is the truth table. So if we done the truth table of our simulation will be completed. So 1 and 2, 5 and 6 we are turning on. The remaining switches will be 0, 0, 0, 0 here I am taking. So now you can see here. Okay, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Now 5. Next step is, so at 0, you can observe here 0. So now this level this one completed. So next it is started to here. So this one which we are considering 5. So now in 5 case, what are the switches will be operated? Suppose if you recall the single phase inverter, what you people will do? So 1 and 4 switches if you turn on, you can see here the opposite switches if you are turning on, opposite switches 1 and 4 if you turn on, positive VDC we will get, positive 5 we will get. So in the lower leg bridge we no need to get, we need to achieve 5 only. So here I am turn off, here I am turning on 5 and 6. So at 5 case 1 and 4, 5 and 6, you can observe here these two switches I am turning on. So 5 I will get here. So then here 5 and 6 if I turn on from here in this bridge, I will get 0, here 5. Totally 5 only you will get it. So now you can see here the 5. So I am considering 1 and 4, here 5 and 6. So remaining are become to 0, 0, 0, 0. So now you can see here. Now you can see here. So now 10. We need to turn on the 10. So to turn on the 10, you can see here. So this is the peak voltage. To reach the peak voltage, so here I am turning on here these two switches. Here 1 and 4, 5 and 8. So in this bridge you will get positive 5. In this bridge also you will get positive 5. So totally 10 volt, 10 you will get here. One and 4, 5 and 8. Now you can see here 1, 4, 1, 4, 5, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0. Now again 5. So again 5 means, so this here this one will be repeat here. So 1, double 0. So that means you can observe here. So it reaches to peak, so then again it come back to 5, then it will go to 0. So that's the reason this one I am repeating here. 1 here, 1 5 1 6 0 0 I am turning. So now okay, now I can see here again 0. So 1 2 I am turning on, here 5 6 I am turning on, remaining will become 0 0 0 0. So now you can see here. So now first bridge completed, half cycle completed. Now you can observe here. So from 0 to 0 we reach now negative 5 cycle. So what we will do in negative 5, negative 5 we will need to get means, so 2 and 3 if we turn on in this bridge, 2 and 3 if we turn on, minus 5 we will get. 2 and 3 opposite switches we will turn on, minus 5 we will get. So here, so 2 and sorry, so 2 and 3 switches I am turning on, then in this bridge 5 and 6 will be 1 1 only, remaining will become 0 0. That's it. Okay, so now minus 10 case what we need to get, so 2 3 here, 2 3 if we are turning on 2 3, then 6 7 I am turning on, 2 3 switches, 6 7 switches if I turn on. In this bridge I will get minus 5, in this bridge minus 5 I will get. So totally 10 voltage I will get, 10 I will get. Now you can see here 5 and 6. So now you can see here remaining will become 0 0 0 0, and my again minus 5. So minus 5 it will repeat again. So 0 here, 1 1 0, then again here minus 5, right? I can see here minus 10 case what we turn on, this one I think we did wrong actually. You can see here 6 and 7 we need to turn, and here 5, then 0 0. This is the truth table, 5 level single phase 5 level truth table, this one. So now here I need to give the, so here let's write up here mode of operation. Mode, this is 0 1 2 3 4 and 5 6 and 7, which we are taken 0 to 7 where this is the mode of operation, and this is here which we need to get, we need to give the gate pulses to this one. First we will design 5 level inverter. So open the Simulink library. So this is MATLAB Simulink and command window workspace. This is the current directory path. So here I am trying to open the Simulink. So once the Simulink will open, go to the library browser. So from library browser I took the DC voltage source. So here if you are using, if you go to the Simscape specialized power system, and then here power electronics, you can go to the power electronics here. So take a MOSFET switch. MOSFET switch here I am taking. Controller So double click this one, apply, okay. So the MOSFET is turning on, and here I am giving the name also. The MOSFET switch here, this is the S1 here I am giving. You can observe here, this is S1, and here S2, S3, S4. Let's connect it to here. Positive terminal to drain, source to drain, here I connected. Source to drain, here I connected. And here we connected. Now you can see here. So like this we connected. This is the off bridge. So what I am doing here. So select all, drag and drop here. So now you can see here, this is our total H bridge, single phase H bridge. Now which one we need to connect a R load, right? So here I am taking single phase RLC branch, series RLC branch, series RLC branch I am taking here. Control R, double click this one, take it as a small resistive, and here I am keeping 10 ohms, apply and OK. Look at here. So connected to here and here. So now the second leg also you can connect, which we connected to like this. So now you can see here. So now I need to observe. So Simulink is, MATLAB Simulink is a graphical. Graphically we can analyze the level. So now I need to observe the scope, right? So voltage measurement I am taking. I am taking a voltage measurement. So here I connected. So now I need to take a scope, which I connected to here. So now I need to take a power GUI block. So here we took the, and we keep the top of side. Now so here all the things which we keep, but to convert this DC into AC we need to turn on these switches. These are the gate triggering pulses we need to give, gate pulses we need to give. So what I'm doing here, I will take a pulse generator. Pulse generator here we are taking. By taking the pulse generator, people can observe here what are the things are there. Amplitude, time period, pulse width, phase delay. These are the things are available. So now time period, how we will calculate? Time period T is equals to 1 by F. So time period, how we will write? Time period T is equals to 1 by F. So let's take here for simply understanding. Here I am taking a 50 Hertz only. By taking the 50 Hertz, you may get 0.02 second. That is the time period. So within 0.02 second, one cycle will be completed. So whatever the waveform here you are observing, so within 0.02 second, one cycle will be completed here. So from here to here, one cycle within 0.02 second, it will complete. So now we need to give the pulse width modulation. PWM. So how much of the switch you people will turn on? So let's take here turn on time. So number of switches are turn on. Switch turn on time. Switch turn on by total number of switches. Total number of switches by 100 multiplication which we are doing. So here we are calculating pulse width. So then what we need to give? Delay value we need to mention. All the switches will not turn on at a time, right? So delay value we will give here. You can observe here. The delay formula here, delay time period by total number of switches multiplication with mode of operation. Mode of operation. Okay. So now time period and the amplitude will common for all these switches. So you can see here. So from here, amplitude and a time period. Time period is 0. So the pulse width and phase delay we need to calculate. So go to here. So now you can keep a column here. This is for now here pulse width PWM I'm mentioning, and here a delay here I'm taking. Okay, these two for all the switches need to calculate. So for S1, you can observe here the switches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So here turn on time by, right? So 5 by 8 into 100. This is the pulse width. So then initially when it is started from 0 itself. Now we need to give the mode of operation, right? So here time period is 0.02 by 8 into what is the mode of operation? 0. So you may get here the mode of operation you will get. So the delay will be 0 only. And now you can observe here the S2 switch, it is turn on. Initially at 0, S2 also turn on. Later it's turn off. Again from 0 to negative cycle, entire negative cycle, S2 switch will be turn on. So in this case, we need to take the two pulse width. One is 1 by 8 into 100. You can observe here, comma, two pulse width we need to do 4 by 8 into 100. So now here the first case you can observe here. So when the switch at 0 condition it is started, mode of operation will be 0. So for one switch the 0 delay will be, and another case 0.02 by 8 multiplication with what is the mode of operation you need to observe. Mode of operation is here 4. So you need to multiply with 4. That's it. And here S3 switch. You can observe here S3 switch 3 times turn on. The switch S3 in a negative cycle it is turn on. So 3 by 8 multiplication with 100 by 0.02 by 8 multiplication with 5. You need to give here 5. Now S4 also you can consider. S4 will be turn on in the positive cycle only. 3 by 8 multiplication with 100 by 0.02 by 8 multiplication with, so you can observe here what is the mode of operation. S4 1. So now S5, what is S5? You can see here S5 from 0 to continuously it is turning on -5. So totally 6 by 8, 6 by 8 into 100 comma, then again here it is turn off, then it is turn on. So here 1 by 8 into 100. So now delay value 0 comma 0.02 by 8 multiplication with mode of operation is 7. You can see here this is for 7 mode of operation. And S6 also you can observe. S6 you can see here. So 2 by 8 into 100, 2 by 8 into 100 comma 1 by, so then you can see here S6 2 by 8 into 100. So later 5 by 8 into 100. You can see here S6. So here initially delay will be 0, first pulse width, then 0.02 by 8 into, you can see here this is 3. Now S7, what is S7? 1 by 8 into 100 and 0.02 by 8 into 0.02 by 8 into here 6, and here S8 1 by 8 into 100, 0.02 by 8 into here 2, right? You can observe here. Mode of operation is 2 and here it is 6. So now our, and you can observe here, these are the delay values. Okay, so now these values which we keep in the simulation, then it will be okay. So now here the pulse width modulation here I took, right? So for S1 0.02 by 8 into, so which we will keep this one in bracket. So this is time period, right? Time period is 0.02 only. Pulse width. So for pulse width purpose, you can keep, either you can calculate or you can keep in division itself. It will automatically calculate. So now you can see here 5 by 8 into 100. So then phase delay will be 0 because the mode of operation you can observe here. With the 0, anything if you multiply, you will get 0 only. Okay. So now here I took a go to block. Go to block. So this one here I am keeping S1. Apply. Okay. Now you can take the from block here and you can keep here S1. Apply. Okay. So now here we given, right? So now I took another gate pulse. So now here we need to take the two gate pulses actually. So one is 1 by 8, 1 by 8 into 100 and 0. And then second one here, double click this one. And here phase delay, we need to keep here 0.02 by 8 into multiplication with what is, so mode of operation you can observe here. What is the mode of operation? 4. Apply. Okay. So now here you need to take the logical operator. So you know, if you take the logical operator here, OR gate operation we know. So in a, if 0 0 0 1 1 0 condition, 0 0 0 in all the except 1 1 case, in all the cases you will get addition, right? OR gate means, so you will get 1 only. So the here we are combining with OR gate. Then here we keep S2 switch. This is for S2. So here I took another one. So here we get S2. Apply. Okay. So now S3 switch we need to give. S3 switch, you can see here. How many gate pulses? You can observe here. S3. 3 by 8 into 100. 0.028 by 5, right? So now we can observe here 0.02 3 by 8, right? 3 by 8 into 100 by, what is the mode of operation? So 5. Here you need to change only 5, you can change. So the time period common, 0.02 by 8 is common. So we are multiplying with the mode of operation only. And you can keep this one as S3. Apply. Okay. So now you can take here and you can give here S3. Apply. Okay. Now here S4 take, we are taken. Here 0.03 by 8 itself, and the mode of operation only will be changed. S4 mode of operation is 1, right? S4 you can observe here. apply. Okay, so now here S4 here I am giving apply. Okay, here also S4 which we taken apply. So now you can see here. So now here we need to give S5 also, right? For S5 purpose, so now S5 we can observe 6 by 8, 1 by 8. You can see here, this is 6 by 8 I am changing. 6 by 8, 100, and the mode of operation will become 0 in this case. And here 1 by 8 only, right? Yes, 6 by 8, 1 by 8. This is 7. Apply. Okay. Here S2 switch once we will verify it. I think a small mistake which we done. S2 1 by 8 and 4 by 8. Where we keep. You can see here 1 by 8 into 100. And then this is 4 by 8 actually. Sorry for the mistake. 4 by 8 into 100 and the mode of operation is 4. So now you can see here this is for S5. Apply OK. 6 by 8 and 1 by 8, that's it. So now here take here another one connected to here S5 you can mention. Apply OK. So now S6 which we need to give, copy here S6 here. For S6 also you can observe here S6 2 by 8, 5 by 8. S6, so it is 2 by, for 2 by 8 it is 0 only, you can see here 2 by 8, and 5 by 8 only, you can see here it is 5 by 8, and the mode of operation is I think 3. 5 by 8, 3 mode of operation. Yes, you can see here. Now this is for S6. Apply. Okay. Now here S8 and S9 will be there, right? So if you, so now I can take here another one. So here S6 and this is for S7, 1 by 8 only. So and here the mode of operation 0.02 by 6 here. Apply OK. And here then 1 by 8 again. This is for S7. Apply OK. This is for S8. Apply. You can see here S8. You can see here. Apply 101 by 8, 0.02 by 8 into 2 here. Okay. This is for S8, and here we need to take this is for S6. S7. this is for SC8. So now if you run the simulation, so these are the gate pulses. So if you run the simulation, let's see here how it will be, whether we are getting the gate pulses. You can see here. Now I can see here. You got the 5 level. So you can see here. Which we are getting 5 level. We're running the simulation up to 5 cycles only. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as per this truth table, which we designed this one. Okay. I hope everyone understood. So for more information regarding this, so here I will save the file also. File level. So for more information, you people just subscribe JCB or Labs. So more, you can visit our website for more technical training, and you can subscribe our YouTube channel. So we are organizing online workshops also, a 2 days workshop and technical training programs for electrical and electronic students. For all the engineering students, we are giving technical trainings in embedded systems, LabVIEW, MATLAB applications, IoT technology, Python, data science, machine learning, and you can subscribe our channel, and you can subscribe our YouTube channel also. You can get more number of videos. So JCB RO Labs YouTube channel also you can subscribe. So thank you all. I hope you like the session. You like the session. So subscribe our channel. I can see here. So you can subscribe our channel. We are every day we are interacting with the students. So regarding the MATLAB and embedded system, so we are giving 80851 microcontroller programmings also. So you can watch and all these areas. Okay, you can subscribe our channel. You can get more information regarding this. So thank you all. Have a nice day.